Welcome to Godly Play at Clayton Valley Presbyterian Church. I'm Kathleen, and I want to welcome you to the Story Circle today. We come to the Story Circle usually from the sanctuary. We've spent a little time with Pastor Barbara. The congregation will sing us out. And as we come to the threshold of our classroom, it's time for us to get ready to enter this sacred space. And so a teacher will greet us at the door. And we're called one by one, called by name, to the circle. Whoever's teaching that morning will always greet everyone at the circle the same way. The Lord be with you. We make our bodies still, our hands still, our mouths still, so that our hearts and minds can be ready to hear what's in the story for us today. Our room is filled with the stories, the mysteries of the parables, the stories of how we worship, how we celebrate together, and of course the sacred stories from the Old Testament and the New Testament. Whenever you come to this room, if you've heard one of these stories, then during the work time, you'll be able to take it down from the shelf to work with it. So it's important to watch where we go to get the materials so you know where to find it and, of course, where to return it. I'm going to go over to the shelves for the Greek scriptures, the New Testament, as we explore Jesus' life during this ordinary time. The color green. Let's get ready to hear what's in the story just for each of us today. The green and growing Sundays of ordinary time. We're in the time between Christmastide and Lent. We get some rain, and so our hills here turn a little bit green, don't they? Could this be? Let's see. Yes, of course. Of course, it's a road, isn't it? We have a few stories with roads, don't we? Some important things happen along the journey. Now, when you want to get this story out to work with it, you'll know which one it is because on the top of the basket there's this tree. That will let you know you have the right one. Let's see. Every year, the people of God would travel to Jerusalem to come together to celebrate the Passover. This year, Jesus was passing through the city of Jericho. He was already the subject of so much talk for his teaching and his healing. So as he walked through the town, people gathered. They wanted to see him. They wanted to hear him. They wanted to come close to him. And in Jericho, there lived a man called Zacchaeus. He was the chief tax collector, and no one liked him. He collected the taxes for the Romans, and he collected a little more to make himself rich. But Zacchaeus wanted to see Jesus too. But he was short. He couldn't see over the people as Jesus was walking along the road through town. And people wouldn't let him through. So to see Jesus, Zacchaeus climbed up into a sycamore tree, those tall trees we sometimes see lining the boulevard. And as Jesus walked, he looked up. Zacchaeus, he said, Zacchaeus, I see you. Come on down. I must stay with you this evening. Come on down. Well, the people were very upset. Zacchaeus was not a good person. He took their money, not just the taxes for the Romans. He took extra for himself. Why was Jesus doing this? Well, Zacchaeus, of course, was very excited. Climbed down from the tree. And he came before Jesus. Right there. Right there. And as Zacchaeus came before Jesus, something happened. He said, Jesus, I will give half of everything I have to the poor. And what I have taken from others that was not mine, I will give back 4 times over. And Jesus said to Zacchaeus, today, you are right with God, and you are right with the people. And then Jesus turned to the crowd, who looked in wonder at what had just happened. And Jesus said, I have come to find the lost and to save them. All of them. Let's see. We could make this stand up, huh? There we go. Now, I wonder who in this story might be like one of us? Might we be someone in the crowd? Is there a part you liked? Is there a part you thought was the most important? Perhaps there's a part of the story that makes you wonder, as people did then, who Jesus really was. I wonder if there's something we could have left out, but still have all the story that we need. And I wonder what part of this story you will take with you for the rest of this week. Whether you read more about it, think more about it, perhaps pray about it. Knowing that there is one who comes to find all who are lost and to save us. So until we come once again to the story circle, May the Lord bless you and keep you always.